I mean, I've been sitting here listening to smooth jazz. It's kind of nice. Wow, that is just completely borkled. Okay. It is sharing now, correct? Everything's good?
Yes.
Okay.
Sure.
Okay, cool.
Sharp.
This way. Meow. So next on the list is New Blanc.
It definitely looks that. It definitely looks the part of a high-end club. I expect they'll have a fine selection of both wine and women.
And of course, that's all Angelica can think about is the women.
Of course. Mm-hmm. Does this surprise you?
No.
Okay, enough with the sparkling eyes.
It's my first time visiting an establishment like this.
Stop telling lies, Claire.
Wait.
How about we start by asking the staff some questions?
Oh, look at that. Someone's leaving.
Convenient.
Oh, it's this dude.
Oh gosh. What voice did I give this idiot?
Oh, let me look.
I really don't like Marcus Ballard. Ballard. Whatever the frick his name is.
You know, I didn't write that one down yet. I wrote middle-aged man, I think, and didn't go back to that one to rewatch it to get it back yet.
Ah.
That or he spoke by himself. One of the two. You haven't seen that. It's not on our list yet.
Okay. Whee! The year 176 Grand Chardonnay was divine. He's here?
What's Marquis Ballad doing in Raquel? Ballad.
Oh no, I was talking, but I was muted. Okay, wait, I got it. Thank you for choosing us as your hosts yet again. We looked forward to your next visit.
Oh, phew! It was an absolute delight, my good man. I shall be back tomorrow once all that crap has been dealt with. And when I do, you may shout from the rooftops that this here is the Zook's favorite place to be.
You honor us. Please take care on your way back to Ortis.
Of course. It's not the voice I wanted to do for him, but I can't do the voice I wanted to do for him and sound drunk at the same time.
You
So
can do the different voice. That guy's supposedly the next Duke Cayenne.
shouldn't he be preparing for the Shouldn't he be preparing for the Imperial Provincial Council?
Contrary to his behavior, I've heard he's proven himself to be an excellent businessman. He turned quite a profit investing in the construction of a plant from the Rhineford Company.
That's a surprise.
It's about the only good thing he's known for.
That's not a surprise.
As the temporary family head, he's mostly known for abusing his power.
We'll be preparing the club now for all customers. Try to have everything ready by 9 p.m.
Yes, sir.
I need to fix my makeup.
Total coincidence that that's the same models that the other two girls are.
Yeah, and we just flipped voice actors for it.
Oops.
Oh well, that's
I
fine.
mean, it's total coincidence. Like, it's just a reuse of models, but it's just really funny.
I know.
Excuse me.
Good evening. Were you hoping to come inside? I'm afraid we just finished hosting a private party. We'll need a bit more time to prepare for our reopening.
That's too bad. I was hoping to play.
Do you host private events often?
Not particularly, but Marquis just happens to be a frequent customer. I cannot provide many details as part of our privacy policy, but he's been coming every day recently.
Every
I can't
day?
give any privacy details, but I can tell you his his visits.
Well, yeah, he can't give us, like, the amounts, who comes with him, what times.
What he does? Yeah.
I'm just saying that even if you were to go to a hotel and ask if someone has been a frequent, they would be like, no. Same should be with this kind of establishment. But
Well,
whatever.
you know, I would think that, but there was that one hotel that he stayed at that the dude was just like, "Are you here to see your girlfriend?" And I was like, "Yeah." She goes, "Oh, she's down at the end of the hall." And I was like, "What?"
Yeah, thanks, man. Cool.
I was like, "What?"
So's occur.
Anyways, any useful information would be as good as any.
I literally thought you had said that. That's my bad. I swear I heard you say that line, so I went past it.
She did not.
My
did
bad. 100% thought you did.
How should we even broach the subject of the Red Constellation? Now, may I ask you something, sir? Are you the Ashen Chevalier, Mr. Reen Schwarzer?
Wow.
You surprised me. I was hoping I wouldn't be as easy to recognize in the dark. It's like daylight here with all the freaking neon.
It's not dark green. I've developed a good eye since I started working here. You also stand out when accompanied by such lovely faces. Might I presume, then, that you have some interest in our old management?
That obvious, huh?
Wait a minute. Are you gonna tell us about the ogre and her little entourage? You could take it that way, I suppose. The last time they were here was a few days ago. They should be long gone from Recon by this point.
Oh.
That's a shame. Thanks for cutting right to the chase. Is this an admission that they're still affiliated with this location?
Not in the least. They were only here to give their regards. I just thought I'd save you a bit of time. It would please me so if you return next time as a customer. It would be both an educational experience for you and a joy to our hostesses to serve one of your status. Quite the businessman.
You can count on me to come back.
Excuse us. As much as Reen hates it, there's privileges that come with being a national hero. We now know for certain that New Blanc was once the source of income for the Red Constellation. Hard to say if they're still affiliated, but that manager, from my perspective, was sincere.
I don't believe he was lying either.
What would be the point for him?
So, should we put the Red Constellation investigation on hold?
I think so. We're short on time, so let's move on.
Next is the members only casino Alicia, which had information on Zephyr.
All right, ready when you are.
Hey, look, it's right across the freaking hall.
Oh wow.
Hall? Walkway. Street. That's
Convenient.
The freaking word. Here's where Zephyr was last spotted.
In we go then.
It's a members-only club. I don't think it's that simple.
Welcome to Alicia.
Would you care to show us your membership card?
I just didn't think they would be so strict about it at the entrance.
It's a way for them to monitor criminal activity. It's actually a common practice for casinos.
What's this? New customers?
Why not register with us? It's only 1,000 mira per person. If one of you registers, you can also bring your friends as guests.
That's not a bad price. All right, I'll register.
Please, Breen, allow the RMP to cover.
It's fine. He's all grown up. Let Reen show off a little for us.
Oh, certainly.
How was getting a card showing off?
Woohoo! I'll get you set up right away. Why was her name Kilika?
It was Kilka,
Good question.
not Kilika. Kilka.
Kilka.
It was
Well,
Kilka.
it's not working. I believe you.
It was Mimika and Kilka. Judging from the time, this is probably going to be the last investigation tonight. Yes, this is it. This is all I want to do. Go.
Oh, you coming in?
We've got 4 guests coming right in.
This is really nice.
Tell me about it.
This is really nice.
She said, tell me about it, not you could say that again.
I was telling her about it. It's really nice.
Meh. It's certainly right at home in the city of entertainment, and look at how crowded it is.
Yeah, crowded.
It's a shame we don't have time to play tonight. Well, there's always next time.
You just got a dry green with you. Did you get yourself a membership already?
Sheesh. You really gotta come back, huh?
Anyway, this is where Zephyr was last spotted. Be careful.
Excuse me. Right. Yeah, I'm stuck on a chair. Hmm. There's some crowd over by the poker table. we take a look? Of course. It's gonna end when I pick this thing. No duh. Excuse me.
Oh yeah, this hand's a beaut.
Well, ain't this a bitch? I messed up. Say, is it too late to back out on that bet?
That's unbecoming of the king, you know.
Oh, low blow.
All right, dealer, let's get this show on the road.
If you would, gentlemen, please show your hands.
Full house, read 'em and weep. Oh, sorry. 4 of a kind. What?
Royal flush.
For the love of Adios, you gotta take it easy on this old fart.
There it is.
Might have played you a little too hard on that one. Royal flush. Oh. You gotta be kidding me. Well, you certainly know how to bluff. You've won all the chips on the table. Sorry, but let me have this one. You still got it, boss. You had to have been cheating, right? Where were you, Zeno? I thought traps were your thing. You're young. You can bounce back from a loss or two. What do you say? How about the winner buys the losers a drink? Get off your high horse. Aren't you...
Well, hey, nice to see you again. Where'd I see you before? Sutherland? You're a sight for sore eyes, Purple Lightning.
Yeah. Good to see you, Jaeger King.
I'm amazed you can greet us so casually.
If he's the Jaeger King, then he's Fee's. You would be the head of Zephyr, correct?
Long time no see, icy maiden.
Have I seen this other one around somewhere before?
You'd make any man jealous being surrounded by such beauties. All right. What do you say we take this little chat to that lounge by the corner? That is what you came here for, isn't it?
Yes, please. What? You didn't order a drink? The night is still young. Don't be shy about the price. It's all on me. Easy for you to say. Thanks for the offer, but we're in the middle of work.
Not to mention, I don't have the balls to get drunk in front of you guys.
Suppose it never hurts to be cautious. Aw, you're gonna make me cry. And what, might I ask, brings the daughter of one of the 4 great houses and the Icy Maiden to me?
I'm not here in any official capacity. It would be a waste to not enjoy Raquel's nightlife after coming all the way to La Mer.
Fair enough. Take a load off then. By the way, I always wanted to thank you for taking care of Fee. That's not something you need to thank us for. You're classmates. Of course I'd help her.
Fee decided on her own to join Class 7 and become a bracer. If you've got time to thank us, then why not go talk to her?
Sarah hitting them with the real questions.
Sarah defending
Not like
Fee.
it is.
Ouch. You don't miss words, do you?
She does not.
Does sting a little. Still, as we told you on the Pantagruel, we appreciate you looking after her. Alright, you mind if we get back to business? We're not going to pretend it's some coincidence we saw you here, right? What are you helping the Black Workshop with? This is really nice. Heh. You don't mince words either. I like that. Why not ask a little more then? Aren't you curious about what you saw in Sutherland? That shadow. Sure, I'm curious, but will you give me an answer? Not for free. We Jaegers aren't ones to just talk to anyone.
Sketchy chest grab.
How about we play this?
What is that?
Is that a Vantage Masters deck?
Oh my god. I think it is.
We've been playing recently. Here's the real game. If you beat all of us, we might be inclined to let you in on what you want to know.
That's all we have to do?
You sure are a real piece of work.
Boss. I'm not gonna back you up if you complain later. You should always give the young a fighting chance. Besides, reward is always sweeter when you take it by force. So how about it, Schwarzer? This is just a thing we've seen before. Like father, like daughter. If that's what you want, I accept.
I've played Blade, so if it's easy to pick up, I'll join in. The only problem is if I need to make my own deck from scratch.
If only this were blackjack or poker.
We can't make this too easy for you, Major. I've got two of the same deck. Seems fair enough if we use an identical set, yeah?
I would say so. Let me be the judge for this. We need someone to look out for cheating.
Do as you like.
I'll play one then.
I'll play two. How should we do the matchups?
I'll go against the Purple Lightning.
Then I'll take the Icy Maiden.
I guess that leaves me and you. Now, don't bare your fangs just yet. Save those for the game. I'm trying so hard to give him a growl to his voice because he has such a good growl, and my voice is not growly. Oh, hey, Neo Matter, thanks for the raid.
Oh, hi.
Hello.
We're playing Vantage Masters, apparently. I forgot this was a part of this. I'll play Transmute. Telling you, you don't want to use that card just yet. How was your stream? How's Horizon? Not there yet, even in my personal journey.
Good.
I'll use my Blaze to power up and do 6 points against the Master.
That was a strong move.
How are you two holding up?
They're both good, but the other side's pushing hard.
Come on now. Focus more on your own game. You don't want to miss what I'll do next. I'll activate the Kyria Bell card. Damage to all. I can't lose here.
You all suck. What?
What on earth?
It's Ash.
Just what are you all doing here?
see you, Neo Man. I appreciate the raid. Hope you get those tech issues figured out. I mean, I don't think I can be a ton of help, but I do IT for a living. So, I mean, if you ever need anything, let me know. Turtles Hopper. I know Vantage Masters is basically like Magic, but not. That's the extent of my knowledge of it, because I don't ever play it in the games.
We're here to rescue you again.
Took us long enough to find you.
Hey, I remember you lot. See some new faces, too.
Nice to see you again, Black Rabbit.
What brings you guys here?
Oh, it would be awful in real life.
That's our line.
We came all this way to find you playing cards.
What did you expect you were gonna find them doing?
We're getting information.
Let's talk later.
Okay, then. Let me sub in for you, Valstein. I can turn your game around. You're doing subs?
I know this game to some extent.
You're right.
I'm not quite as adept with complex calculations as you, Major, but would you mind if I took your place?
Are you two serious?
Yeah, I hit my limit.
Oh my gosh, hold on. It's true that they most likely know the game better than us. Do you take issue with the change?
I don't, personally.
Nothing wrong with mixing things up. Let's see how you play. Are you two really sure? Well, this is an interesting turn of events. Let's say we start over with them. Why even offer when you're the one who's winning? You've been too focused on what your partners were doing. Doesn't make it as fun for me. Let's start fresh. I take the game seriously this time. Alright, if you insist. I'll even let you play with your own deck if you want. I'm sticking with mine, of course. Should I keep using the Jaeger King's deck? Deck isn't that good. I'd be a fool to take him on with it. Yeah, no, we're using the borrowed deck because it's better than the deck I have because I don't ever build one. I'll keep using your deck if you don't mind. Yeah? You gonna do better this time? Alright. Ready when you are.
Are they gonna be okay?
I don't know, but what choice do we have?
His opponent is none other than the Jaeger King. We'll simply have to wait and see. Good luck, kids!
And to you as well, Reem. Alright, then let the rematch between Rutger and Reem begin.
Here goes. Bring it. Let's get this show on the road. Sorry, but I'm up first.
The master's been defeated. Reen wins.
Phew, I won. Guess that does it.
Yes.
Congrats on the win.
But Muse and Ash are still playing.
What? That's all you got? What the hell? 3 vanishes for 18 points? You're killing me. How long you been holding out on those? Don't tell me you were... Ain't gonna say I cheated without proof, are ya? Just common sense to hold on to your best move to the very end. Oh, I like you.
And that's the end of my turn.
And the end of the game, I lost. I'd say using Uptide in round 3 saw to that. You did well to think so far ahead.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I just happen to have good draws. So everyone won.
I'm surprised they were all able to make a comeback.
Each of them displayed an impressive amount of strategy.
Yeah, we'll go with I had strategy.
Yeah, Ash probably cheated, but at least he's good enough to hide it.
I'll be. Didn't think all three of us would slip up. Guess I really am getting old. It doesn't feel like we won. Not only did my students have to come in and save me, but you gave me a second shot when you were winning. Yeah, but a win's a win. I keep my promises.
Time for your reward. I'll answer a few questions for you. That thing I showed you is called Zector. Sorry, that's the most I'm gonna say on that one.
Ew.
You mean the one we saw at Sutherland?
Sector. Feels like a suitable name for a divine knight.
Here's what else I want to know. Including Zephyr, I've noticed 4 groups in action. It makes you, the Red Constellation, Nidhogg, and an unidentified group of purple Jaegers. What's everyone's objective here?
Keep it going, straight shooter.
Figured you'd ask. Each corps has different objectives, but you could break it down to 2 sides. On one side, you've got the Red Constellation and those purple Jaegers. The other side, you've got us and Nidhogg. They were hired by the government.
The government hired Jaegers? That does clear up some things. And the teams are about in line with what we expected.
Just to make sure, Zephyr and Nidhogg are on the same side, but you weren't hired by the government, right?
Exactly.
You've got similar interests, so we're choosing to back them up. I'll bet you already know who hired us. And you probably already know the Red Constellation is siding with the Society. Which brings us to what you don't know, the identity of the Purple Jaegers.
Surely you've realized who they are by now, Sarah Valentine. The dead soldiers who, even after losing the Northern War, couldn't throw their pride away. The deserters from the Northern Jaegers.
Huh? The Northern Jaegers?
Are they? They're a large-scale Jaeger Corps, which was based in the former North Ambria state.
I was afraid of this. Sarah.
Hey, hold up!
We won, and you're not giving us jack besides a name and who's backing who?
What can I say? We're fine with letting a little secret slip out here and there. But you ain't earned more than that. I think that's plenty for now.
Y'all just played a child's card game.
Yeah, but he just basically revealed his own hand, which was essentially the equivalent of a royal flush if he would have played him.
Screw off.
I knew it.
I will say, though, those were some solid matches. See you again soon.
This was fun. Later.
Should the chance come, let's play again. Until then...
I mean, to be fair, it's their version of Magic the Gathering, and that's... I mean, I play that.
I'm just saying, they played basically the equivalent of Magic for information, and they're upset that all they got was names. Like, they should be happy that they got names out of a...
You're not entirely wrong. They were just really hoping they were going to get more.
Yeah. Look at his cards.
That was his hand. He could have dealt lethal damage with this combination. What's the even difference? And he would have been free to play them at the end. He was going easy on us.
That goes here, and this goes there. I see.
What? Look at his master. Was he cheating too?
I don't think he was. He's just that good. Well played, Jaeger King. Well, as he said, a win is a win, and we got some answers.
It didn't sound like much, but what he said spoke volumes. You should be proud, Rain. You too as well, Muse and Ash.
Aw, thank you.
No prob. You should have said it first. Thanks for helping me. But you will explain why you're in a casino unsupervised, I'm sure. The stare from Reen. He has mastered.
Side eye there.
He has mastered that stare.
Oh dear, I've suddenly become lightheaded after such an intense match and cannot speak.
But wait, we're only here because, okay, we're just so as guilty.
At least they were able to help the instructor.
Perhaps I should practice Vantage matches in my spare time.
You don't get a free pass just because you know how to play a card game.
I mean,
It's like, y'all are my
but he
students.
helped. He was so helpful.
You should.
Unacceptable.
Thank you, Michael.
Unacceptable!
You have acted without leave again and again. Why exactly did you feel it was necessary to chase after Instructor Schwarzer?
That's...
We have no excuses.
Indeed.
Major, I've already given them a harsh warning. I think that maybe that might be enough. Silence. This is my task as commanding officer. Disregarding the rules and sneaking out is unacceptable. To make sure that's clear, I'm going to drill it into your skulls from now to lights out.
But staying up too late is terrible for my complexion.
Hey, we're all wiped out, so could you just kind of keep it short? Muse and Ash just completely brushing it to the side.
Yeah. It's a shame, but I suppose it is what it is.
Yeah. A little tough love every now and then might do him some good. It just feels wrong. I mean, there's the reason we got that info from the Jaeger King.
You can worry about the punishment some other time. Right now, we should be focusing on what we learned.
Yeah.
We're dealing with a branch unit of Northern Jaegers, people of the annexed Northumbria.
It's been half a year since the annexation at the end of the Northern War. Most of the Northern Jaegers were drafted into the Imperial Army. Still, a large number of them went AWOL.
That's right. Until now, they were believed to have fled to the Midwest.
Man, all that corn. Just hiding amongst it the whole time.
Much corn.
And the cows.
I never thought we'd encounter them here in Lemaire.
Cheese?
Given that they were wearing new gear, you think the society is backing them?
Well, they seem to be on the same side as the Red Constellation, so it's a possibility.
Damn. Just turned it into a real headache. By the way, anyone else surprised to hear that the Empire hired Nidhogg?
They didn't share that information with the RMP. But I hear that the Intelligence Division often hires Jaegers for their Black Ops. Lecter should be able to shine some light on that if we ask him tomorrow.
That's enough, Reveld. You may be off duty, but it's not your place to collect classified government information. I'm trying to remember that you are the foremost representative of the Railway Military Police.
Forgive me.
Message came in from HQ. Here to be in Heimdall by sunrise. As for the rest of you, you may depart tomorrow morning. It's already late after all.
Sheesh. I know it's his job to be stone-faced, but would it kill him to lighten up a little?
He's pretty sweet when it comes to his students, really.
It's true. He's stuck serving 2 masters, but he really does try. Seriously. You should have seen him when we first started. He's softened up quite a bit.
Is that so?
Hmm?
Okay, we've shared the information we learned today with all the relevant parties. Instructor Sarah, Major Claire, why don't you take the guest room for tonight? Very well. Thank you for your hospitality.
That's our Toa. Always ready for anything.
Oh, you're too kind. Angie, why don't you bunk with me? Of course. I'm always happy to share your bed.
She had to say it like that, too.
Uh-huh. Oh, of course. And Toa just smiles through because she knows she's not actually serious. But she is, but she isn't.
She is, but she knows that she won't do anything to Toa.
Right.
Oh, 100%.
She might be a perv, but she gets permission first.
Randy can fall asleep so quickly. Say it's proof you're a good soldier if you can sleep when you're told.
Ree, you're doing it again.
But they've got a lot to talk about. First time in a year they've seen each other, just like me and the rest of Class 7. Turns out tonight, maybe I'll go get some fresh air. I'll be leaving early tomorrow too, so I need to make sure I'm not out too much longer. Now we get some good lore.
I didn't know that happened. Yeah, you and George really saved my bacon that time.
Seems like things are going well. No wonder. Haven't seen each other in a year and a half.
Is that Reen I sense lurking out there?
Oh? Why don't you come in, silly?
Looks like I underestimated you. Angelica, that's my thing. It seems like you've really been sharpening your martial arts skills, huh, Angelica?
Yeah, I went and visited a bunch of different schools that have connections to Taito. I think I've pretty much packed my head full of kung fu by now.
No wonder. Your movements are so sharp now.
You were able to meet with your master again, right? The one who first taught you Taito? Yeah, she's from Calvard, so it's pretty hard to get over there to see her. But I was able to talk with her about quite a few things while I was there, so it was a good trip. Well, I don't really understand anything about martial arts, but were you able to finish your cross-continental motorcycle trip? Nah, I haven't been able to hit everywhere just yet. I went around Liberal, Remiferia, Ored, Lemon, and Arteria. Then from there, I was able to make it to the central eastern part of the continent. But Eastern Zemuria is kind of a tough nut to crack. Eastern Zemuria? I've only heard stories. It seems like the desertification has gotten worse and there's less and less land where people can live.
That's why there's been such an influx of immigrants moving into Calvard. Actually, Master Kafai, my teacher, is there right now.
Oh, is that so? Just what I'd expect from the founder of the 8 Leaves One Blade School. I asked the local guild branch out there, and they said it'd take me half a year to get to the east by land. I was worried about what was going on at home here too, so unfortunately, I had to give up on heading that way.
Master Kafai said something like that in a letter he sent me. The dragon veins are nearly depleted. Those were the words he used.
It seems like they have a lot to deal with over there, too. If the Empire wasn't in such a state, I would have loved to go there and help, too.
I was actually talking about this with George, too. If it's even possible to use our technology to support Eastern Zemuria and stop the desertification there. Once things are finally settled and done here in the Empire, it might be something for us and all you guys from Class 7 to look into.
Ah.
Angie? You truly are something, Angie. But you're right. We've gotten help from a lot of people from other countries.
So someday, we have to make sure we're not just contributing to the Empire, but to the entire continent of Zemuria.
Now you're getting it. You gotta dream big.
After that, they all reminisced, and once they finished, Reed bid them goodnight and left.
You know who else does that really well? Bracers.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Ah. This will be our last bit of lore for tonight.
Old haunt. There she is.
Oh, it'll probably be the last one. Depends.
I was too warm. I put blanket away, but now I'm cold again.
Oh no.
Because I was getting sleepy with warmth. Okay.
Oh no. No sleep.
Alright. I'll do a half and half situation. Okay. What's the matter? Can't sleep?
Well, not exactly. It's just there's so much going on. I need to sort out all my thoughts.
I know how that is. Hey, Reem. How's about you have a little drink with me before bed? Sometimes a little room to breathe is all you need to sort yourself out. Here, I'll pour you a bit. This stuff will really kick you in the teeth, so you probably should just dip your tongue in to start out.
Get some like high content.
What is she drinking? 96?
96 spiritual? I think it's basically like absinthe.
Everclear?
Like Everclear, yeah.
Something strong.
Whoa, you weren't kidding.
It's Spiritus. Liquor from Northumbria.
Spiritus, that's what she's drinking.
Said to be the strongest drink in the world. Guess it's kind of hard to get much stronger than 96% though.
Holy shit.
It is absinthe.
I told you, it's basically absinthe. I wasn't kidding.
I don't know what absinthe percentage is off the top of my head, so I had no idea.
I think it's like 90.
It's between 96 to 98.
Yeah, I was gonna say
depending
it's
on
like
brand.
it's basically as strong as you can get. If I had taken a normal sip of this, I'd already be on the floor. The sting on my tongue is turning a little sweet.
Right? I knew you'd be able to appreciate it. Never
I
thought
would
the
hate
day'd
it.
come when I'd get to talk with you over drinks like this.
You'd hate it.
I would hate this. It would never become sweet to me. It would always be gross.
That new Class 7 of yours? They're a good bunch of kids.
Yeah. Still got a long ways to go, though. I'm struggling as an instructor, too. Just wish I could guide them a little better.
They're all pretty unique kids, just like you guys were. But I know things will work out for you. I mean, come on. They were all so worried about you, they ran headlong after you.
I'm sure they had a bit of a push from a certain someone, though.
You already knew, didn't you? Who those purple Jaegers are.
Yes. And what they said brought back some complicated feelings. At first, I wasn't sure, but when I saw your reaction, I knew.
That's so. Guess I've still got a ways to go myself in that case.
Back then, during the Northern War, couldn't do a thing. I spent all my time getting rid of all the archaisms that were let loose on the city. All the higher-ups in the Northern Jaegers, the one who's worked with Ouroboros, got away. If I'd captured them, Northumbria's government would have called for a ceasefire. Could have stopped the annexation.
That's a nice little scenario, Reen. But you know it's a load of bull, don't you? The annexation of Northumbria was done under the Imperial government's orders. Way I hear it, General Le Guin agreed to take the place over to keep the provincial armies from being disbanded. The outcome was decided from the start.
That's...
In the middle of that farce of a war, you managed to save the lives of tens of thousands of citizens. And the Jaegers you met today? I think they know that. But maybe it was impossible from the start. Fixing a country already being destroyed from within by Jaegers. You probably knew that too.
Who?
Whoopsie. Well, you see, he was... he was my first love.
Really?
Well, actually, he was the closest thing I had to a dad. Way back during the Northumbrian disaster, when the salt pail covered so much of the principality in a storm of salt, a man took in an orphaned infant. He was a former colonel in the army, and one of the people who founded the Northern Jaegers. As soon as I was old enough to understand anything, I knew that Jaegers who came back with foreign currency were considered heroes. The man who raised me was one of the leaders of the Northern Jaegers, the heroes of our homeland. I looked up to my dad more than anyone. Wanting to be just like him, I joined a juvenile Jaeger Corps at the age of 10. After a few years of harsh training, I was admitted to the main corps at the tender age of 13. It was there that I experienced my first real battle.
In Northumbria they did, because... So, the Principality of Northumbria was absolutely decimated by the salt pail. To the point that they have nothing to sustain themselves other than the money brought back from the Jaegers. They produce nothing in Northumbria. So they're entirely dependent on sending their people to fight wars to get money to purchase stuff from the other countries. That's literally how their country exists.
It was hell. A field of death, where lives are tossed aside to satisfy someone else's desires. There I lived, smoke and blood painted across my body. And there I stayed, eventually becoming the Jaeger known as the Purple Lightning. But after a while, it reached a point where I couldn't take it anymore. When I was 18, I was assigned command of a squad. We had a mission near Erebonia, fighting some proxy war on behalf of the nobles. The enemy was Nidhogg. My squad was destroying them, but just when we thought victory was ours. Our efforts to avoid dragging any civilians into the fight left us open to a counterattack. We got hit hard. And then my dad showed up and saved me. Even though he was serving as the commander for the entire corps, he came to our rescue and suffered a fatal injury for it.
Do you see now? This is the fate of all Jaegers. You must think long and hard on whether you wish to continue down this path.
It could have been because he was once part of the Principality's army, but he was quite the gentleman. Now that I think back, he never seemed to like the fact that I became a Jaeger. Anyway, he left me with those final words and passed away in my arms. I screamed and screamed until my voice gave out, until I passed out from utter exhaustion. When I woke up, I was in an Imperial Army camp.
Is that when Instructor Beatrix treated you?
Yeah. Apparently they were there to check on the damage caused by all the Jaegers fighting. Neidhart and Mueller-Vander, who were both second lieutenants back then, were there too. They told me the battle had been over for a while, and all my comrades had already packed up and left for home. Hadn't even thanked them before rushing back to my hometown. And what greeted me when I got there were celebrations and congratulations from my friends and the townsfolk. We had lost my father, but we won the war we were hired for. The nobles had given us an enormous pile of mira. That meant we wouldn't die of starvation during the coming winter. I was relieved, but my tears just wouldn't stop. In order to save my hometown from poverty, I covered myself in the smoke of war and the blood of innocents in foreign lands. Seeing the smiles on the faces of everyone in town and knowing the cost cut me deep. It was right then that I decided to quit being a Jaeger and leave my hometown. I joined up with the Bracer Guild, knowing I could put my combat skills to work and make some decent mira if I hit A rank. That way I could send some money back home. Money that wasn't stained with blood.
I finally understand the true origin of your strength and kindness.
I'm not strong or kind, but I think I've finally started to get closer. Little by little. Closer to being like the man I admired so much. My dad. My commander. And my first love.
Sarah. But it makes sense now. No wonder you fall for all the silver foxes.
Yeah? No getting around the fact that I've got myself the daddy of all father complexes. But you know, lately I found myself attracted to some younger guys.
Huh?
Ah. You got me talking too much. You don't watch yourself, you could make a real dangerous womanizer. Well, with that, I bid you good night and sweet dreams.
This is still really awkward because he was once a kid under your... still a little weird.
Weird, but like, at least he's legal age. She was not a romanceable option in the previous games when he was not of legal age, at least.
It's still weird.
I'm not saying it's not weird. I'm just saying at least it's legal. That's all I'm saying. Not that it's not weird. I agree it's weird. But it's legal, at least. That's all I'm saying.
Anyways, moving on.
This was an awesome dream, right?
Swiftly.
Well, I'll just assume I've been tricked by fairies on the eve of the summer festival. Good call, Reed. Good call. We saved now. Reed is dense protagonist, okay?
We love our dense protagonist.
We do love our dense protagonist here. Mira's dying.
I'm dying
just more quietly.
I've been dying for the
We're gonna go
past
raid
2
Lost
hours,
Initiative.
man.
They're playing D&D. We
gonna
also
go to
play
bed. Good
D&D
night.
here. Good night. So we're gonna go raid them and say hi. Thank you for the raids. Thank you for those that stuck around. I appreciate it. I enjoy hanging out here. We're gonna go say hi to Lost Initiative. We will be back for sure on Friday with D&D. Bye.